Hey, everybody. So we have had a kind of last minute change in plans tonight. Shayla, unfortunately, was feeling under the weather. She has had a busy weekend. So we're going to postpone the Irish whiskey battle with Mike for 2 weeks from tonight. So tonight, I've got the link posted for StreamYard. Anybody who wants to jump in, just jump on in. We'll be drinking Irish whiskey. We have 12 days until St. Patrick's Day. So excited. So I see we have the one and only Hangin' AZ. How are you now? Good, and you? So Hangin', I'm actually going up to the Great White North here next month for work. I found out they're sending me to Alberta. Hey, Lil, how you doing? Cheers to you. Sugar Kitty. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Hey, John Krantz, how are you doing? I've got the link posted for anybody who wants to jump in. Again, for those of you who didn't hear me, we've had, unfortunately, Shayla was under the weather, so we're going to reschedule tonight's battle for 2 weeks from tonight. So anybody who wants to jump in is welcome to join me on screen. Otherwise, you guys are going to hear me not shut up for an hour. So what is everybody drinking tonight? I am starting with one that is actually right around the corner from Mr. Stahl. This is Talnua, Old Saints Keep. This is the 2022. Talnua releases a new single pot still whiskey every St. Patrick's Day. So I thought that'd be a good one to start with. This one is finished in some French wine that I honestly probably never could pronounce. But this year I heard is even better. Hey, Scott, cheers to you. Thank you for joining me. Links above for anybody who wants to join me tonight. As you guys come in, please hit the like, subscribe, get your family to subscribe, get your neighbors to subscribe. I hit 500, I'm going to start giving some of this stuff away. I said that was going to be my goal for Patreon. I totally understand, Lil. I was like that with Ken when he had his Irish Whiskey Day earlier this week. I had to jump. I joined for a while, but then I had to jump off because I had a meeting. Hey, cheers, Molasses. Good to see you. Christine Vasco. It is good to see you, Christine. 100 likes and I might river dance. I actually got started early today, so you never know. Never know, hanging. I actually, at our local Irish club, we had a Guinness pouring contest today. So watch for a video, a short for that for tomorrow. My husband and I had to pour for various Irish organizations, and I got knocked out in the first round. I came up, we tied, and we had to, they call it drink the G. So you have to take one drink of your pour of Guinness, and where it says Guinness on the glass, whoever can split that G in half wins. And I got second. My husband won his round. He actually got to like the third round. Hey, William. Cheers to you. It's good to see you. Hey, Katie. Cheers, Katie Turk. I've got the link up in chat. Anybody who wants to join, feel free to pop in. Hey, Cool Running. It is good to see you. Cheers to you. It is an art to pour proper Guinness, hanging. Unfortunately, all of us are getting a little too good at it. We do it every single freaking year. Do you start with a fresh pint each round? Yes. You have to pour a fresh one, and you have to pull a pint each round. And then the problem is you get your Guinness to drink. So if you make it very far, you have, that going for you too. Cheers, David Bass. Hey, Nick Proman. Cheers. It's good to see you. So let me know in chat what you guys all are drinking tonight. I am just finishing up with this Talnua. Next, I actually got a little started before we started tonight, guys. Next, I'm going to keep going with Toman Gate. This is a Ruby Port cask finish single malt. This is a cask strength. This is out of County Limerick. Hey, Jim. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Kathy Jo, wow. I got to hang with Kathy Jo last night. It was so much fun. Oh, you guys are all coming in. Who am I missing? Hey, Z-Man. Trying to make sure it didn't jump on me. Ethan Drifting Drams, it is good to see you. Ooh, you have a Waterford I don't have. I haven't had that one yet. Cheers, Isaiah. Hey, Five Fingers, it's good to see you. Oh, Christine might get into the samples that I gave them. So I'm going to have this one. I just got this. Tomingate is really tough to get. They only did 360 of these bottles. So this was released December of 2022. It's 59.77% ABV. They literally bottled this, I think about 5 days before I got the bottle delivered to my door. This is sourced, but Nick Ryan's doing all the finishing there. And this is kind of like my unicorn bottle because these are ridiculously hard to get. You have to register your interest with the website. And even then you have basically 10 minutes from the time they tell you it's released to get it. Otherwise it's gone. And it's like that every single release they have. It's really good stuff. It's not older. I believe this is 5 years. If I'm remembering right from when I got it, I believe it's 5 years before the finishing. But it's the first whiskey coming out of County Limerick in 101 years, I think it was. So these are really good. They have an ale finish too that's really, really good. So if you're deep into Irish whiskey like me, it's a brand to look for. Tomingate. Another bottle that I've got coming that I'm hoping we'll get here by St. Patrick's Day is Dunville's new 21-year Palo Cortado. That one it won Irish Whiskey of the Year at the Irish Whiskey Awards this year. Hey, Adam, cheers to you. Adam, if I remember seeing right, you are going up tonight at 9 o'clock against Anthony Bourbon Neophyte on Livewire. So I am starting what is a really busy week for us here in our area. We have this coming Friday. We have what we call Proclamation Day, which is where we celebrate Ireland's proclamation of independence, but we also celebrate the day that the city proclaims St. Patrick's Day as an Irish holiday for the city. So Friday, I will be down at City Hall, closing down the busiest street in the city of Columbus, the busiest intersection, to paint shamrocks on the street in preparation for the parade coming up. After City Hall, it's basically just bar hopping all day long. So I'll make sure I probably do some videos from there. We end up back at our Irish halls, end up being a very long day. Sunday, I just found out last night, I'm going to have Mash and Drum on for a week from today. And I am sending him some Irish samples. I'm sending those out tomorrow. It doesn't have to go very far. He's local to me. But we'll have those. He'll be on here. So he said, get crazy with it. So I sent him some unique stuff. So that is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that as well. Hey, cheers, Peter White. There he is. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Cheers. He said, I got the link in chat. Anybody wants to jump on and join me is welcome to. Adam versus Anthony. Just make a lot of long range comparisons and you'll psych Anthony out. I hear you just say, I swear this is Scotch. Nothing that's Scotch. I don't know, Adam. I think you have a pretty amazing palate. I think you might take this. Hey, Christine. You guys have some really big celebrations up in Cleveland as well. You've had a busy weekend, Ben. I know Ben attended the Irene Tan event yesterday with Clonakilty Distillery. Clonakilty is they're a really good one. I will say, their stuff's still a little young, but they got in the US immediately. And they started single casks, which not many other distillers do in Ireland. So, cheers to them for really seeing ahead of time that the American market is what you need to get to survive. There's not enough whiskey drinkers on the island of Ireland to sustain the market that is right now. So hopefully more of these brands will get over here and we'll see them. I'm right with you, Ethan. We're hoping to get back this year. Might be at the end of year. I'm hoping by the end of the year. They're having the Pachi Now Festival in November. I wouldn't mind going for that. All right, Ben, I'm gonna get up on my Irish high horse now. It's St. Paddy, not Patty. Paddy. It's Padraig. And yes, I'm anxious for that as well. I'm actually I've been talking to Bourbon Wrench. I'm going to send him a flight for St. Patrick's Day also, so that I don't have to go live, because frankly, I'll be starting with the parade and drinking starting at 9:00 in the morning. So I will appear on anybody's stream who wants me, but I'm just not going to be probably coherent to organize things for myself. There he is. Hey, Mike. St. Patty's, I'll be working 7:15 to 5:30. Irish music, potatoes, cabbage pierogi, drams, and some Boondock Saints. Oh, I love the Boondock Saints. Hello.
I'm late. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're all good, dude. You're all good. Jim, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Coherency is overrated. Well, I have to be able to turn the stream on. That typically helps.
Fair point.
Okay.
Must be Ethan.
Yeah. Ben, that's totally fair. Don't wreck your car, please.
I'm thinking even voice to text isn't the safest, Ben.
Yeah, they're probably not. So, but I appreciate you trying to join in. But 10 and 2, buddy. 10 and 2.
Hey, Ethan, I'm just glad that we got postponed. It gave me a chance to talk to my mom a little bit more. That's why I'm
good. Good.
I'm going to start with a little bit lower proof here.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. So I started with the one that's right around the corner from you.
Ooh, I almost bought something while I was there, but I didn't know which one to get.
Go on St. Patrick's Day, order it. You got the vintage grain. That's a good one.
Yeah, I had to go with that.
So Mike, order this. They'll hold it at the distillery for pickup on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, it's Old Saints Keep. They do a new one every year, and it's worth it.
Yeah, I found it. I was sitting there all of a sudden. I was like, oh, there's a distillery here. And I posted that picture, and you're like,
oh my God, that's where I freaking flew out there over the summer.
Yeah,
that's where I was at. Yeah. So I started a course after that one, started real low ABV. I'm at 59.77.
Oh, yeah. So you're still on the, easy stuff.
Yeah. I'm low proofing it.
What's up, Jimbo?
Not too much. I may or may not have been hunting with a certain unfiltered whiskey tube person today. Learning some tricks from the master.
Yeah, you guys were messaging me, and I'm literally right in the middle
of it. How do you find stuff like this?
Wow, that is old school.
This is a 2013 bottle, 200 milliliter bottle, no less, of Wild Turkey 101.
Wow.
My dogs are acting spazzy. Sorry.
That's okay.
And these.
Good God, Jim.
These are 2013 and 2014, I think. 375.
Those are old. Did you end up getting that Dubliner?
I put that back. I thought about it, but the fact that she had like 10 of them on the shelf, and the fact
that's not a good sign.
It's like, yeah, there's a reason there's a bunch of this here. Yeah. I know it's there if I want to go back and get it, but I decided to pass on it for now. The Poitin I had no intention of buying. I was just laughing at that, like, what the You can't make it something in Canada. Just go, yeah, it's Poitin. No, it's not. You're in Canada.
So Ben sent me the same picture because he knew I was going to lose my shit over that.
Yeah.
They had Canadian Poitin.
Yeah, so to everyone in
with made of potatoes.
we stopped at this one store, and they had this bottle. It was Beatty's Poitin, made in it was somewhere in Ontario, Canada. I can't remember the name of the town. I'm like, the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is legally questionable.
Yeah, and I read it and I'm like, wait a minute. It wasn't just bottled, it was literally distilled in Ontario from potatoes.
Yeah. Which I don't think poutine is made from potatoes.
No, it's not.
But
Hagen, you are welcome to message me because I get messages all the time from everybody.
I'm going to turn my camera for 1 second because I actually picked up something Mike's going to like.
So Mike, that Four Roses, I asked a couple people and they said all the stores were like that. They only got like 40 bottles and it was real weird. It was real hit and miss. Although East Palestine got a bunch of it. Where the train crashed.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Jeez. Didn't the train block it? God, my camera looks kind of crazy.
so they said the lines were just ridiculous for that. And nobody knew about it. So I think it wasn't really a planned one. They normally plan it better than that.
I do
Like in
have
bourbon?
somebody picking me up a 46 cask strength today.
Nice.
Yes, Canadian potato. It was Canadian potato poaching.
Yep.
Like, poaching.
So my big score, I guess, and it took me seeing it at 3 different stores to finally go, okay, I think this is a sign from the gods. And not only that, the third store I found it at had it the first I've ever seen this.
Hey, mermaids.
$70.
Ooh, shut up.
$70 for the Lachlan 18.
Yep.
Wow.
From
I like
2018
that one.
to 2000 distillate.
Wow.
Oh, that's 2000. Mine didn't come in a box.
Mark, I got the link pinned above. Anybody that wants to jump on, join us.
Yes,
Man,
no
that's,
battle
that's
tonight.
a good buy. For that price, that is a really good buy.
I chickened out for tonight and said, "Don't abuse me tonight, Shayla." And she said, "Okay."
Don't abuse me tonight.
She's had a busy weekend. She really
Yeah.
has.
It's over there.
Yeah, I would pay
What we're
70.
doing for them.
Is that good? I haven't had that. I've seen it. On the
I
shelf.
haven't had it either. He can get it in New York. I can't get it here.
Oh, I see it on the shelf here quite a bit.
Well, Ben, I was trying not to spoil your haul.
Oh,
yeah,
God, Ben had a haul.
The store that I found that Oklahoma that they had 2 of them on the shelf for $70. I bought one. Ben bought the other.
$69.99, no
Yeah,
tax.
no tax.
Wow.
I rounded it up a penny.
Yeah. Thank God it was under 70. It must have been on sale.
Well, that's the cheapest I've ever seen that. That's undercutting total wine by $15. That's nuts. That never happens.
That's crazy. That's
Dude,
a cheap price for
what
that.
freaking, that's what C. Jackson did with that Kentucky Owl Batch 4 rye for me. I was just inside Total Wine and it was like, I don't know, $310, something like that. And then I met him outside and he's like, "Oh, I just got this for $185. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh, did I seem too excited?" Because
They don't care.
what's up,
They don't.
Z-Man? I have your package all packaged up and I keep forgetting to frickin' send it.
You're good, dude. I don't care. You know, I take care of the people that take care of me. Your
know,
stream,
Brad.
your stream
Jim,
scout
yours is
money.
in
I
route.
get it.
What's that, Stacy?
I was telling Mr. Morris his is en route. His birthday present.
Oh. Thank you.
I dropped it off.
What did you get him for his 45th birthday?
Hey, watch it.
Yeah, that not funny because I'm older. So yeah, don't.
Whatever.
A bottle of the Short Cross. It's a peated single malt and it's finished in orange liqueur and cognac casks.
Ooh.
And it's 66% ABV.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm like 10 years older than Morris.
Mm-hmm. So
Hey,
He's
just
like
nothing.
34. Look at him.
I couldn't help it. Got my name on it.
Morris.
This is Australian single malt whiskey finished in muscat barrels.
Wow.
Now, How this got over here, I don't know, because the only other Australian whiskeys I've ever seen over here are Starward, which is freaking everywhere,
Yeah.
and Sullivan's Cove, which whenever you see it is asinely expensive. I think if you're on the West Coast, you can find Hellier's Road occasionally. But these guys got hooked up with Hodling and Company, who are out of San Francisco, and now they're here.
I'd have bought it just because your name's on it.
Yeah, that's part of why I wanted them. Like, it's got my name on it. Are you kidding?
Here is AMSR whiskey. That
Is that a Scotch
ASMR whiskey.
Oh, there you go.
That's Andrew Chance, I do believe.
Yeah, Ben's got a point. To him, not having to pay sales tax and alcohol is a big deal. He pays like 9% in New York, so that's a win for him. That bottle that cost him $69.99 probably would have cost him over $70 after sales tax.
If it was $69.99, I guarantee it would have cost him over $70.
That's high. We pay 7.5. That's pretty high.
I pay 8.5.
0.01%. He's paying over 70.
What does California?
Right?
What do you pay for tax, Mike?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Cool Running. I've not. Let me know if you've seen one that's made totally by potatoes. I have not.
Let's see. I don't know what it is. It's a Colorado alcohol sales tax.
But they can't do it in Canada.
Mine's 8.5%.
And then put shamrocks all over the label.
I briefly considered buying that just for the laugh factor. Then I'm like, no, I don't need that.
Yeah.
And Will, to answer your question, it varies from state to state here in Massachusetts. In New Hampshire, they have no sales tax at all, but they pay a higher property taxes. Here in Massachusetts, we have no sales tax on alcohol, and I think there's a couple other things, but otherwise everything else is taxed at sale.
Ours can vary by county.
Carved out.
I would 100% buy a Rodriguez whiskey just cause. I don't blame you. I would as well.
One of the stores we stopped at had enough Knob Creek 1.75 bottles for her to draw a bath with.
So interesting. They say it's taxed per gallon. Is that everybody or?
No, it's tax per sale over here in Arizona.
So it says, God dang it, dogs. So it's 8 cents per gallon on fermented malt beverages, 8 cents per gallon on hard cider, 8 on malt liquors, vinous liquors and other vinous. Is that how you say that? Vinous? Vinous?
Sure.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's 13.33 cents per liter. And it includes a 5 cent and 1 cent surge charge.
That could be a distributor thing, Make more sense. It's
maybe, I don't know.
It's too precise.
So maybe that 9% is just sales tax in general? Is that
Yes.
alcohol sales tax he's talking about, or is that just sales tax?
No, probably just sales tax. That's what I was asking.
Hey, cheers, babe.
Yeah. Our sales tax is like 6% here, like 5.75.
You're in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
So the other thing we have here, because the state operates all the liquor stores, if the liquor store is inside a grocery store, the grocery store covers the 3%, I think it's 3%, whatever it is, the charge for you to use your credit card. But if it's a standing store, you have to pay that extra for it to be a credit card.
A lot of people are doing that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Add 2% or whatever if you're paying with credit. But if you do debit.
But it's weird because so I try to only shop at the ones inside even though it's inside a grocery store, the state runs the liquor store inside the grocery store.
Right.
And stocks it with their employees. It's weird.
Yeah, I ran into that in Illinois, and it was just
Hey,
weird.
John.
Hey,
Everything is right near there.
JK.
Go on, John.
how's it going?
It was good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. That was fun last night.
I was. I realized I did not have to get up early this morning, so that was
Yeah,
fun.
same here. I'm not drinking yet. I just put a pizza in the oven, so I got to eat first.
No, you're all good. I've already been started drinking. I was in a Guinness pouring contest, so
I was here earlier talking about that. I'm like, well, did you have to drink down to the G on every round too?
no, just the one where we tied because everybody had pulled such a good point.
Okay. I'm thinking, wow, you're chugging a pint every round. I'm like,
I No. I lost after the first round, so I only had one. I only got one free beer. Yeah, you don't pay for your beer if you're pulling it yourself and you get on the next round, you get to keep it and get another one.
Nice.
I lost to a bartender, so
Yeah.
okay.
Are you talented enough to do the shamrock in the head?
I've done it. Yeah, I've done
Nice.
it before. I've not done it in a standard Guinness cup. I've done it in the plastic cups we do at the Irish Festival all the time. Those you got to be careful with because it is a fine line between a shamrock and what looks like a penis and balls. So it's like somebody. I just overflow the Guinness at that point. Like I can't hand this off to somebody. Sean held it together pretty good, actually. And then he
I
jumped
will
on it.
say, I think Stahl is a good first pour.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Cheers to you.
I think Alaska is like 100% on the opposite side of the world from Australia. Lilith Morgan. Sorry, I know that seemed random.
Cheers, Moose.
Somebody in chat, look that up.
There is a website you can go to where it shows you like where the opposite side of the earth is from you.
You're thinking Antarctic Circle to the Arctic Circle that way, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
wanna
know,
go
as
to
soon as we get
Antarctica.
off the stream, I'm going to be pulling up my phone and checking that out now.
Yeah.
Son of a bee, he was right.
Yeah, that would be funny. It's like happens to hit just freaking north of Sydney. Isn't that where they live? They live north of Sydney, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Lilith's going to check it out. Oh, man. So, Jim, are you ready to do a little in a couple weeks with Jeffrey Wack?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be. I mean, I'm fully expecting him to hand my ass to me on a silver Hello Again Whiskey Friends platter.
I don't know. He did come in third place on Matt Madness.
Yeah.
I think he got in his head on Matt Madness. I was talking to him afterwards. I think he got in his head a little, his own head. Like he started going down a path and he's like, I'm just going all in on it.
Who's Adam going to battle?
Tonight he battles Anthony, Bourbon Neophyte.
Oh, that should be good.
No. If one of my mods can drop the link into their stream, so everybody go over and watch Livewire at 9. That's going to be a good one. I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah, so
cool.
Shane Long sent the blind. We're going to do it about, we're probably going to start it about an hour in, maybe an hour and a half in. Because that way it goes into Anthony's stream right after ours. So
Yeah, he's set up for 10 o'clock. You're an hour behind, and are you the same time as me? It's 6:30 in Arizona, Mike.
yeah, it's 6:30 right now until next week.
Okay.
I have a second Jim trying to join.
Is that you, Morris?
I'm sharing a picture. It should be there now.
You're sharing a picture?
Sharing a window. It should be there now.
Jesus, easy, Jim.
So that's the poitin that I found.
Oh, wow.
Did you get that off the shelf, Jim?
I didn't buy it, no. I thought about it for a second, then I'm like, yeah, product of Canada distilled from potatoes. Wouldn't that make it potato vodka?
Yeah, so
It's potato vodka.
That they're calling poitin.
Yeah.
Incoming lawsuit from Ireland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that it's the fifth generation family doing this on their farm, but call it something else.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like for like $5-10, yeah, I would have bought it for like what I bet it was like 30.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
So, Stacy, should every poitin be white in color?
The poitin? No, it doesn't have to be. Where's that at? I got a couple that aren't.
What changes the color?
They can be in a cask up to rested in a cask up to 10 weeks.
Okay.
That's poaching.
Okay.
That was in a cask that had beer in it.
That's fine.
I've got another one. It's got a little tinge to it.
Oh, there you go. All right.
That one was in a Pinot Noir. I don't know where the other one is.
All right, what do I pour next, Stacy?
So I think it was anything else.
You tell me.
Do I do the one who will remain nameless?
You can do that one. You could call it whatever you want on my show.
Or should I pop a blue spot?
Oh, I'm saving mine. Only got a little bit left until my friend gets
Oh,
here
my
with my
blue spot.
backup
I have
bottle.
both blue spots upstairs.
There was actually one other Irish whiskey that I almost bought twice, and that was Teeling single malt. And only because if you see Teeling single malt on the shelf, take the and it's even if it's in the tube, take the bottle out of the tube, but check the bottle the bottling date on the label, because if it's like 2019 or older, it's Cooley. If it's anything newer than that, it's probably their own distillate and you don't want it. But the Cooley stuff is actually really good for what it is.
Yeah, I've only had their stuff and it's not good.
I do have it, but I got it at Costco. So.
Ethan, I'm not sure. Anything could be a whiskey if they call it that. I'm not sure what you mean.
What did you get at Costco?
The single malt, Teeling single malt.
All right.
Oh, maybe it was
Hey.
single grain.
Hey, it's good to have a live wire.
I hope
Yeah.
you weren't back there too long. I thought it was Jim's picture.
Go butt.
You got to pour something Irish, Adam.
Dude, I
You
don't have any Irish right now.
Oh my
You can
God.
pour
When
whatever
you
you
came
want.
on Stacy's channel.
You pour whatever you want.
Unless
And you
I
can
have a
say Power
sample.
Stone's Lane all day long.
Grab whatever.
Well, I got a
item
red
you
bear
have.
sample, but it's a 27.
Oh yeah, don't break that open. Save that one.
Probably have some blue spot samples that Mike sent me back in the day. Just gotta find them.
If a company makes it corn vodka but calls it whiskey, it's whiskey, right? No.
The other fact I didn't know
12 years,
thing.
triple distilled.
No, because in the chat. You're going down, what?
Oh, I'll grab mine.
I am prepared to lose.
I'm gonna. All right, I'll pour a different 12-year.
Ah.
Ooh,
Is that the
Dunvilles.
Palo Cortado?
No, this is the PX.
Ah,
The Palo Cortado is en route.
nice.
So stay,
We're
so
wacky.
stay-
Hey, You're ringing.
Speak of the devil, there is Jeffrey Wack. We were talking about your battle against Jim.
Ooh,
Cheers,
red spot.
GG.
Hey, Richie.
Wow, 104
Oh, God.
bucks. That's a good deal.
That is a good
Dude,
deal.
this might be my favorite Irish. I'm just saying right now.
Hey, Richie Z,
Rental
you
Tommy
have
G,
some stuff on the way as well.
Cheers, Rich.
Hey, Tommy D.
Yeah, I can't get wrecked tonight, Adam. You got to reel me in. I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to fly to.
I
Philly.
have to police the stream.
Reel me in, bud. Reel me in.
I have to
Oh,
learn
we're going to
that.
Florida.
So I've got to go to Banff, Alberta next month for work.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
And so I've already figured out from talking to Ben Demon Hunter in here. He gave me the link for this site that has 2 stacks, the Canadian maple finish one. So I'm going to have it delivered to the hotel before I get there so I can pack it and bring it back. Because I can't get it out of freaking Alberta. That's the only place you can get it. And they don't deliver outside of Canada.
Interesting.
Oh wow. The Banff is amazing. Did you go to Estes Park when you were in Colorado?
I went to Talnua and to Stranahan's.
Oh, that's it. You didn't go
Of
up to,
course. So
Oh,
no,
okay.
I didn't see anything like the
So
park.
imagine it like Park City, Utah, but way more eclectic and like touristy as opposed to bougie. Banff is such a cool town. It's like a huge Estes Park.
It looks really cool. And we're
Yeah,
staying
it's
at this,
really a
this
cool
big
spot. And
conference
going
center.
there, the Rocky Mountains in Canada up there are different than they are in Colorado or Utah because you start at a lower altitude in like Calgary. So Calgary is at a lower altitude than Denver, but the peaks are just as big. So you're like the mountains seem way bigger in up there than they do down here.
Yeah, they
Even though
look-
you're at the same altitudes, like we still have the same altitudes at the peaks, but
So Ethan, actually, Irish whiskey does have some protections. They have a technical file, an approved technical file by the government. So I'd say that anybody who, because I can tell you, if you put Irish style on a bottle, you will get a nasty letter, a strongly worded letter from the Irish Whiskey Association, which is basically all of the Irish distillers' lawyers.
Yeah, I think don't they have technical files for was it single malt, single pot still, and poaching? I think all three of those have files.
Irish cream, Irish poaching, and Irish whiskey all have technical
It's Irish
files, and
cream
they
is a pot.
have
It's a file.
yeah, they have defined categories for single malt, single pot stills, single grain, and blended. You're going to see a lot of moving forward, especially this year. You're going to see a lot of mixed mash bill, which is stuff like that Powers Rye, where you'll notice all it says on there is Irish whiskey because it doesn't fall into any other category. I have several bottles back here that are doing that now.
how many distilleries are there in Ireland?
42 operating distilleries right now.
So I don't know which day is it.
Yeah, well, if you count the ones that are also licensed but haven't been built yet, and the whiskey bonders, you're talking in the 70s.
So they're about to almost double in size.
Honestly, it's like I said, it's not big enough. It really isn't. They've already had a couple that have gone on the market. If you have 10 million sitting around, you could buy Connacht.
Yeah,
That's really good stuff.
Well, I plan on winning Powerball this week, so
If I win Powerball this week, I'm buying that distillery.
it would be awesome to have a distillery. I don't even care if it's profitable.
Wouldn't you?
that's part of why I keep passing on that bottle. What is it? Spade and shovel, hoe and shovel, rake and shovel,
Spade and bushel.
spade and bushel. Because it's like,
That's Connacht.
how good could this possibly be if you
Like,
released like two things that immediately went up for sale?
Well, that was more a difference of opinion between the guys that are owning it. It was
Oh, there
a
you
group
go. Yeah,
of guys
that-
that bought it together, and they disagreed about the direction it was going to
That'll
go.
screw
So
up any business.
yeah, they put it up for sale.
Moonshine.
Yeah, I agree with Ethan because I do think like there has to be controls on the labels or it becomes a marketing thing only.
Yeah. And honestly, they don't allow as much transparency as some of the distillers would like. That's why you'll get distilleries like Cologne and Two Stacks that'll include as, they'll go online and they'll tell you all about it because they can't put it on a label, but they can put it on their Instagram. They could put a little
Jim
card.
told me if he could find a transparent shirt that was comfortable, he'd wear it. all day.
No.
No.
I think one of the worst shirts that I've ever seen in my life was for years. My father had this orange, bright orange, like almost neon orange mesh shirt. Like I don't know who the shirt was intended for or when you'd ever wear it, but it was like just the worst thing in the world.
Oh my God. Remember like the 80s hair bands that used to do that like fishnet, black, like tank top or
Yep.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
They still sell those.
we need to get one of those on Livewire.
let's do a
Whiskey.
Livewire one, Mike. That's what I was about to say.
There you go.
I guarantee you,
go
Adam's
good
the
with the
first one to
leggings.
wear one on stream.
That would go good with the leggings.
Yeah. Nobody's bought those leggings yet. Like, I realize they're kind of expensive.
We're just gonna have to give some away to get somebody to actually get
I
them.
think that might have to be like,
It's hard to
Okay.
find a site with merch that isn't outrageously expensive.
yeah, for whatever reason, those leggings, I mean, they're made for men, right? They're supposed to be like workout legging type things. They have the men spot to make it more comfortable for boys. But
There you go. Alex.
Alex,
Yes, ASMR. That is where I'm going. It's that big conference center there, though, with the hotel.
I may have to pour some Two Stacks now to burn that image out of my mind.
when are you going to Banff though?
Mid-April.
Oh, okay, that's better. I thought if you're going right now, that's not a good time to go.
No, my March gets a little busy.
And it's cold.
1090.
Yeah, I don't really want to go up there and
I'll be right back, Stacy.
Yeah.
21090. Cheers to you.
Well,
Thanks for what I was gonna say.
So I did find a red spot sample, Stacy.
Nice.
I think that's my favorite of the spots that I've had.
That's my favorite as well of all the
Mhm.
spots.
I think that's my favorite too.
I'll have to post. I forgot to do it in here. The link to the merch store. I went through Zazzle just because it seemed the most reasonable priced right now. But I got a couple new ones that my husband likes. What was the one? What part of Pug Mahone don't you understand? For those who don't know, it means kiss my ass in Gaelic.
Yeah.
Most likely to do an Irish goodbye. That's another one.
I need that shirt.
You do need that.
Speaking of the spot whiskeys, we saw a few spots while we were hunting. Actually, it was like one store that had a bunch of them. The prices were ranged from $150 for red spot, which okay, I can kind of see that.
That's actually a good price.
To
It's
$74
$190
for regular green spot. Are you high?
What was it?
$74, $74.99 for a regular green spot.
You want to know what it is in Ohio right now?
They wanted, I think it was like 110 for green spot Chateau Montalena.
That one is 99 here.
Yeah, that's about what you see it for.
Irish Distillers has lost their ever loving mind on some of this stuff. So regular old green spot, regular 40 ABV green spot is $74.99 now.
That's insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red spot's 190.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem they don't quite seem to get. I'm the people that buy that. And if I think it's too much, you got a problem.
I think I paid in the 70s for both of my finished green spots last year.
I got them for 65.
Yeah,
They have
lucky.
occasional sales where they have
Yeah.
65. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Em.
Here's
I
them.
didn't see you pop in. Bye, Emily. It's good to
What
see
the
you.
heck, Emily
Hey, man,
Chambers? Are you just? She's holding out for Livewire later.
We will be on my
I
whiskey
don't
den
blame
tomorrow doing a flight. I think it's her first appearance on any channel, so do check that
Oh,
out.
shut up. What channel?
Yeah. What was the? Is there? a
My
link
whiskey
for that?
den.
Can somebody post that link?
Yeah, I
'Cause
can
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, thank you. One of the mods, please post that.
I think you. Oh, I am a mod. Damn it.
Yeah, Patrick, one of the
Pretty much
hosts, we
modded
live
like
about
you.
30 miles apart.
Yeah, Ethan, it seems to be Irish Distillers is the worst about it, to be honest. They pissed me off. They increased the price of Redbreast Listo twice in Ohio, and we didn't even have it in stock. So they raised the price twice and then brought it back.
It's all over here. The style is everywhere.
Well, it is now. They just brought it back here, but we sell out of stuff. I get so ticked off seeing the Costco's that have just pallets of whiskey that we've been sold out of stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, Costco
Thank
never
you, Jim.
has
Make
anything
sure everybody
good
checks
here.
that out. What's that, Mike?
Costco never has anything good here. I mean, anything I don't have. Like they have good, like everyday whiskeys for most people, right? Like if you want the 94 proof Elijah Craig all day in a big liter or 175 or whatever, but
Our
like,
Costco can't sell alcohol.
oh really? Yeah, we have one of two Costco's in the state of Colorado allowed to sell liquor nearby, and it's like I always see people posting from other Costco's like found this at Costco and it's like a pappy. I'm like, oh shit! Like we were in Kentucky. We saw one, a King of Kentucky. I'm like, I'm calling bullshit. You just paid $3,000 for that somewhere and tried to tell people you got it at Costco.
Well, somebody posted pallets where they had pallets of Gold Spot. They had probably I think it was like 4 or 5 cases of Gold Spot.
I still have not gotten.
I think there's more than our state got. It was crazy.
I have at least had Gold Spot, but I do not have a bottle.
It's even on
I
the
would
shelf.
love
I just haven't bought it.
I'm working on. I owe one to Chris and Lil, so I'm still working trying to get one for them.
Chris and Lil don't even live here. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
No, it's tough. We just got it restocked in Ohio, gold and blue. And I just happened to get, I'm in a group where they send me the list. Like they'll send me a spreadsheet of what stores are getting how many on what day. And they just sell out like crazy. It's not even posted on the website and they still are gone.
Big Vic wants to know if he's sent you any samples yet.
I don't think so.
you would know if Big Vic sent you samples.
Basically comes on a pallet.
Yeah, it comes on a pallet.
That dude don't mess around with his sample packs.
Yeah. You need
Then
one of
no, I
those
did
pallet
not.
jacks in order to get it in your house.
I have one. We have it. We have a commercial dolly in the garage. My husband's a truck driver like Vic, so. And you still have MVR for $199. That's a good price. It's $249 up here now.
I saw a
Oh, there's where all the gold
one of
spot
those
ones.
for
Canadians are
100
holding
million.
it.
Man, this is so good. I love this one.
The John's Lane.
Yeah.
Probably should have bought that, but I don't
Okay, I'm
want
gonna do a spot now. Red, green, or yellow.
From your what?
Red
Don't
Ice.
go green
I
after
haven't
that.
done a spot yet, so I'm gonna do either red, yellow, or green. It's the Chateau Laville Barton. If I do a green.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Nice.
a good one.
Mhm.
That's a really good one.
That's my
Do the
favorite
green?
green spot.
Me too.
Should I
Do
the
that
green?
one or yellow. Don't do regular green.
I don't have a regular. I have red, yellow, or that green spot.
Yeah, Leoville Barton, go with that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think yellow might follow up John's Lane pretty good, but
Sorry, John Kranz. I trust the. God.
well, because it's
We
kind of
can't
spicy.
call you Yoda because we have one. We have to. Like, I wish there. Wait, what's your? What was the Jedi from
Good
the most
question.
recent ones?
Huh?
The girl Jedi. What was her name?
Rey?
I don't know.
Yeah, we got the
I
Ray
watched
of
Star
Irish
Trek.
whiskey over here.
Irish Distillers is worse, even.
Interesting question.
America.
Diageo owns Roe and Co.
I still laugh at that because basically that was them going, "Oh shit, we sold Bushmills and now Irish whiskey's hot. Fuck, what do we do?"
I hate that Proximo owns Bushmills. I hate that because everybody now thinks that Proper 12 crap. Well, that's Bushmills. No, it's not. Trust me. If Bushmills wanted to claim that shit, they would.
Mhm.
Only like 5% of it's actually Bushmills. It's
bought-
bottled at
who
Bushmills
bought-
Distillery.
I'm kidding.
That new commercial is really annoying too.
Dude, if I see Conor McGregor trying to sell one more freaking bottle of that whiskey, I'm gonna lose it.
I saw Proper 12 Apple all over the fucking place today. Ugh.
Is it good? I've never had it.
You
I
heard
don't
he
know,
got
I'm
knocked
buying
off
like
his
shit.
bike last week or 2 weeks ago.
He's leaning
Proper
into that.
12
crap.
apple might be the apple might save it. You don't know.
That's just like to make it taste good, so palatable somehow.
That's putting a lot of pressure on Apple.
Yeah, I know.
Try to save that.
You're not wrong.
They realize people only use Proper 12 for shots anyway. Might as well just make it Apple.
I couldn't even get it was even rough in mixed drinks.
So, question: would it be a good Irish car bomb replacement for Bushmills? Because isn't that usually Bushmills in the Irish car bomb?
Usually Jameson.
We call it Irish Slammer. Because I have a lot of friends over in Ireland, so I don't call it that.
I was gonna say, is that an offensive term? Irish
Yeah,
car?
it is. Yeah, big time.
I mean, only
But
in
I would
Ireland.
no,
we
I
never
just use
dealt with them
Jameson,
here.
honestly. We use Jameson, although we do like Letterkenny where they called it a hand grenade because you use a whole shot of Jameson and a whole shot of Bailey's.
Oh.
And then you just do the shot of whiskey and drop the Bailey's in it.
And then you have the Guinness
Exactly,
to make it so you don't crap right for a week.
They're always- I know this is offensive, but this is years ago about Irish Place in Milwaukee. They scaled it up with a tumbler of Bailey's and a half tumbler of Jameson dropped into a pitcher of Guinness.
Oh God!
And they called that the Belfast Bus Bomb,
Wow! Wow!
which I never tried, but I'm like, no.
You can ask for an Irish Slammer.
That's terrible.
But yeah, I have enough friends in Ireland. I don't say that.
I'm like, that name is just so
Alabama,
offensive.
Yeah.
Way to go, Mike. You're gonna catch a band now, buddy.
I know.
No, Richie Z has the award for the only person ever put in timeout so far on my channel.
Really?
Because he said John's Lane, and I can't remember who it was that put him in timeout.
Oh gosh.
I'm proud of Richie then.
I said, Richie got a care package.
That's awesome.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's ever been timed out on Scotch Down Under.
For what?
For
I don't
completely
even
different
remember
reasons.
anymore.
We're completely what?
I can't remember what I said, but it was Morris that did it.
Yeah, I don't even
I've
remember
forgotten that,
anymore.
Jim.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Biking Bourbon, I think that was Maddie's in New Berlin. I used to work for the Budweiser and Guinness distributor, and we used to go to Maddie's a lot.
Has anybody ever tried that breakfast shot? The Irish breakfast shot? Some of my friends do that. It looks disgusting.
What's the shot?
It's I don't even know what the hell's in it. It's got like Bailey's and orange juice and something else in it.
Bailey's pretty good with anything.
I see where they're going with that, but
Bailey's and eggnog. I'm trying that next.
oh
week.
God, no!
Oh,
Oh, please no!
I was at one of the luxury suites at the United Center in Chicago, and they brought a dessert cart around, and it was ice cold Bailey's in an edible chocolate shot glass.
Okay,
no, that
that's cool.
sounds good.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yep.
I've tried to do the one where you take the big marshmallow and toast it, and then you scoop, like push down the center, and you pour, what is it, Kahlua or something like that in it. All you ended up doing, the marshmallow collapses and just make a big freaking mess.
Christine just said, my stomach just turned at Bailey's and OJ.
Don't you think the acid would curdle it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I was about to say is that I'm pretty sure the acidity of
Is there
the orange
really
juice will curdle
cream
the
in it?
Baileys.
Yeah.
Not good.
Is there really cream in Bailey's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is heavy cream in it.
Cream and corn.
Irish fry up in a blender with proper 12.
Oh, you'd like it. It's sweet. It's tasty.
Oh, Bailey's cheesecake, Rick. I am
Well,
down.
that sounds
Oh, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds really
Mhm.
good.
You had me at hello. Sorry, was that too like erotic? I didn't mean to go there.
No, I don't care. Dude, I've already been talking about making
Zach
a
Brannigan
dick and
over here.
balls in a freaking Guinness. So no, you're totally
All right, Stacy, I gotta jump. I'm gonna go get ready for Livewire coming up here in a few minutes. But thank
Yeah,
you
I
so
gotta
much
get
for
our-
having me on.
Thank
We'll
you. Thank you guys for
reschedule with
coming
Shayla. Shayla,
We'll get our
cheers.
wheel
I
ready
hope
too. So
I hope
thanks,
tomorrow.
Stacy. Have
No,
a good
thank
night,
you,
everyone.
guys. Everybody jump over to Livewire. If somebody could put the link up again,
Mhm.
make sure you jump over there. See Adam. Battle Bourbon Neophyte. That's going to be a good one.
Mm.
This would be some good haberdashery tonight.
Haberdashery.
Let's see what hat that Anthony pulls out tonight.
I'm telling you, now you're making me want to get Anthony versus Sean from Whiskey Wars on my stream.
Yeah, we were talking about the hats last
Yeah,
night.
when you guys were talking about that last night.
Get Sean a Patreon so you can have Anthony's hat maker.
Hennessy and Bailey's. I've never had that either. What is Hennessy? I don't even know what that is.
Hennessy's
yeah.
cognac.
Well,
What
is it?
brandy. The brandy.
Oh,
Maybe it was a cognac. I thought it was cognac.
thought
Oh,
it
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
cognac.
It's cognac. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's cognac.
was just versus the Hatter.
And I'll drink moonshine from the woods. So
Yeah.
Hey, Rick. It is good to see you.
Hey, Vic.
The store that Ben and I found these at was trying to push Rick Ross's celebrity cognac on us.
Ooh.
I think they had it marked down to like, what was it, $15 a bottle or something stupid, and we're like, no. I don't know if you guys saw, if you two saw these.
Oh,
Dusty Turkey 375. These are from 2013 and 2014, respectively.
I don't know how many regular bottles of 101 I drank with that label, and I love that.
So what are you guys busting out for St. Patrick's Day?
That is a good question. Probably that short cross. Once I get it.
That short cross?
corned beef and
That'll
cabbage.
open myself with some more.
Oh, you got an Energetic.
Bottle.
I've had this for a while. I just haven't opened it.
Ain't nothing wrong with classic Jameson. They sell 6 million cases of it in the world every quarter for a reason.
I love it. It's like biscuits and gravy.
I've heard the biscuit part. I haven't heard the gravy part before. So assuming that Dunbills I don't get it here by then, because unfortunately Ecklenville doesn't ship to the US, so I had to ship it to the place that does ship to the US. So I'm not sure if it'll get that in time. But Vic helped me get a bottle of Irishman 17.
Oh,
So
Nice.
I've got, and it's the old school bottle. So I've got that one in the cupboard that I'll bust that out on St. Patrick's Day.
Mm.
Oh, you're hoarding your short cross. Tom, I ended up with 5 bottles of that. And I might get a couple more. I've given out several.
I bought a pressure cooker to cook my beef brisket.
Hmm.
So I'll have that and cabbage. It'll be good.
Yeah, I've got some corned beef I'm going to cook up.
Mhm.
I don't like cabbage, though, so I'll probably make some Irish potatoes or something.
Mm.
Yeah, I basically just cook my corned beef, and then I just make Reubens for a few days.
Oh, that sounds good,
Yeah.
too. Ooh, Bushmills 21. That, that's one that I don't have, and I really want to get. I've had one before. I'm just out of it. And it's one of those. There's so many other ones I always keep putting it aside. I need to get it before they start increasing the price again. Thank you, Richie. Make sure everybody is subscribed to Big Vic because he helped me find a bottle that I couldn't even get in Ireland. I paused on that one and I went back to it and it was sold out. And the new bottle design, the new Irishman 17.
oh, they changed the bottle design. Really?
Oh, you haven't seen it? Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, they went from the short, squatty bottle to like a tall. It's kind of like this, or it's a little bit fatter at the top.
So basically, they overhauled the entire Irishman line to look like the Irishman with Harvest or whatever, or Harvest something.
Yep.
That used to be the Founders Reserve.
Yeah, supposedly, and I need to get one of the old Founders Reserve bottles and get one of those Harvest just to see if those are the same.
Yeah, supposedly they are.
That's what I've heard too. I've heard they're the same, but I kind of, you never know when they do those major marketing changes if they're going to start tweaking things other than the design.
Yep.
There is one bottle I'm hunting for St. Patrick's Day that I have not seen here. I know it's in the country. I know it's on the other side of the country, but I haven't seen it here, and that's Red Silky.
I don't think we've gotten it over here yet. I haven't seen it here yet.
Yeah, I know that they have it over on the West Coast. I'm always wondering if they sent that to the West Coast and they sent Midnight Silky to the East Coast.
I got mine from Dublin, so.
Mm-hmm.
I see Silky in Arizona, Jim.
The red one?
The red one?
Yeah.
Or...
The red
Oh,
one.
God.
Yeah, don't. I just look at the price and I'm like,
It's like $55, right?
Yes, sir.
That's not bad.
I think I'll be just having this along with my pints on
There you go.
St. Patrick's Day.
Stout
That's
cask.
a good one.
Yeah.
I do like that one.
It's still on the floor because I poured that last night on Sean's stream.
Yeah, I saw you pouring that one.
My Redbreast PX is on the floor here too.
Oh, man, I put a hurting on that one. Tom, they stopped delivering to Ohio. But I might get one. I'll check that out and maybe have it sent to a friend of mine and somewhere else. Well, it is 9:00, so I'm going to shut down. That way everybody can go over and check out Livewire. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. It was fun.
So next week, I'm supposed to be having Jason from Mash and Drum on. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to do the Irish Whiskey Battle with Shayla and Stahl. And I've got some more stuff in the kind of in the works. But well, thank you guys. Have a good night. I will see everybody over at Livewire.
All right.
Sure.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.